Hey folks, how you doing? 1010 noggin? Good afternoon to you too, Janie. I like that. Your 1010 friend. That's really good. How you feeling, man? I saw your note in Discord, obviously. That sucks. Doing okay? We'll get going here in just a minute. Oh, literally just ended the workday. Like, I walked over from my desk. Can you actually see it back there? I can see it back there. Oh, man. Your greeting sounded awesome. Nope, I chose the name on purpose for many reasons. I'm glad to be called your 1010 friend. So yeah, I hope you're feeling better. I don't know. It's one of those things that I don't know what to make of it, honestly. I wish I had some kind of sage advice. Feeling good. Your collarbone feels like it's on fire sometimes. But other than that, you're good. Other than the whole on fire thing. Isn't that how it is sometimes? I mean, still. Keep me in the loop if you don't mind. Let me know how you're doing. Like I said, I feel bad there isn't more I can do, but I at least want to know how you're holding up. So yeah, I was saying I literally just came straight over from work, down the street, and so I'm still like I've got that. Yeah, it's quarterly review time, so I'm trying to take notes on myself, which is just gross. It's like the worst. I hate this time of year, and they do it instead of doing one annual review every year, they do it quarterly. So you got 4 of these things to go through. It's, ugh. But anyway, let's see what's in the store. Man, I'm not playing this game much at all lately, am I? I'm not playing much of anything. Although I actually kind of like that J-horror game I played last week. That was fun. Probably look for more of those. If I could find a really good, genuinely terrifying game, I would probably try it on here. It was awful at the same time, but also fun. What do we got going? Halloween camp bundle. What's in there? Pumpkins. Pumpkins are cute. Halloween themed vendors. So I know for a fact that if you get those vending machines, the Halloween vending machines, you can't just take the ones that you have and redecorate them. You gotta empty everything out and reload them. And frankly, no thanks. Yeah, I caught that afterwards. Thanks for the heads up. I hit play, or I hit, started the stream, and I was like, man, what was I playing last time? So I went in and switched it over on, so it should show up correctly now, although, again, it's kind of hard to tell with YouTube because their whole stream eventing thing is not intuitive to me. I don't get it. So, it's the Halloween decoration bundle. Spell check. Let's see. That's weird. Weird reminder messages I didn't ask for. Meh. Okay, we don't need anything there. We really don't need the samurai outfit. We're going to skip that. The Enclave bundle. We got some fierce looking armor I won't use. Nah, nothing there. Top secret door. That's kind of cool. It's $7 though. I'm cheap. Actually, I'm not that frugal, honestly. But I waste my money on silly things sometimes. Okay, there we go. Spooky turrets. No. Dead Man's Hand posters. For you, it still says the store game. Okay, well. Sorry to disappoint anyone who comes along hoping to see the convenience store. I think I like the reclining chairs. I think we'll get those. Those are going to go away fairly soon. Let's do that. $3 down the tubes. The wall weapon racks. Those are kind of nice too. I might get those. Free smiley jack-o'-lantern. Unlocked for free. Alright. And a good horror game would be Resident Evil 7. It's not about zombies. Okay. Does it make you... Is it more suspense? Or does it create that genuine sense of, like, absolute dread? Like, I don't need jump scares through the whole thing. I'd almost prefer that, you know... Oh, look at that. You can get the Halloween vending machine for cheap anyway. Well, let's do that. $7.50. Bang. I'm going to get that. What is that? I waste my money easily. Alright. Well, that was fun. Get the game started up here. So I'm looking for something on par with Silent Hill. Silent Hill had the worst sense of dread I've ever experienced in a game, I think. I mean, specifically, maybe the scariest game I ever played was PT, the playable trailer that Guillermo del Toro and all of a sudden I can't think of his name. Anyway, they worked on that. It was released on the PlayStation. Then the company that hired the game's designer and author got really stupid, and he went off and formed his own studio, and the game was shuttered. But it was just awful. Like, it's the only game I've ever had to just stop. Like, I had to just quit playing for a while. Because it was just frying my nerves. In the best way. Oops. What is with me in this staircase? I can't go up my own stairs. I will take a look at Resident Evil... Oh wait, is 7 the one? If 7's the one I'm thinking of, I'll be honest, it might not quite fit the bill. We'll see. And different flavors of Terrified, right? Jump scares, there's fighting. For you, got Dread. It's the scariest game you've played, but you played it before you got used to horror games. Okay. Amnesia was another one that actually freaked me out pretty well. There were parts of it that were so tame, everything's good, everything's fine. And then when Slackjaw, whatever his name is chasing you around, oh, it was awful. But you know what I did play over the weekend? So I played a couple hours of The Last of Us 2. Cried, oh my gosh.
We gotta protect what we have.
So much to process. I'm just in love with the game again. Swearing I can deal with. I appreciate the warning, but I'm okay with that. It doesn't get to me. Sometimes it gets to me not because I'm like offended by it, but because it's such a cheap trick if you don't use it right. Trying to think of an author's name. Just gonna look him up real quick. My brain won't let me remember common things while I'm playing. Elmore Leonard. So right now I am in the Washington Liberation Front, like the first area you go into inside the seemingly abandoned quarantine zone. I've been in the parking garage. Now I've got to head to the dome. And along the way I found the guitar, and Ellie played a very lovely rendition of Take On Me. It was awesome. It was so good. There's a giant hole in my wall. I'll take care of that later too. So yeah, I saw the scene. And I haven't talked about spoilers or anything, so I'm not saying anything, but I saw it. You know what I mean. And it surprised me, and it didn't at the same time. It's like, oh, okay, yep, we're doing this. I see where we're going here.
I've got a real good thing going for me here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I've gone to the City Hall's parking door. You go through City Hall down to. Is it City Hall or is it the court building? Municipal court. But anyway, you go through the top, you run into some runners and a few clickers and whatnot. You go downstairs and you were hoping to find gasoline to start the generator to run the electricity for the terminal to get into the area to get to the hotel where you found a note saying to go. Chain of requirements, right? And so yeah, I'm just leisurely wandering around, just enjoying myself.
Our work is never finished.
It's always good to see you around, friend.
Legendary weapons. Plans. I find myself getting really frustrated at some of the more intense scenes. Like, I was just livid trying to get to the section that they call the Horde. Because, basically because I was trying to play it wrong. Search thoroughly. I am. Yeah, I've already found, there's a coffee shop that you go into that has mainly just some extra stuff, but I'm kind of treating it... Look, I love the fact that it's non-linear. You don't have to do things in a certain order, so you can just take your time, go around. So I'm doing that. I'm just taking my time and exploring, having a blast. So it's probably going to take a while to get through the whole thing, but that's fine. It's all good. Alright, let's see. Probably need... There we go.
This camps dialectical materialism.
There's all that.
Rating is insufficient.
I'm wearing power armor. I guess I'll do that again.
You must work harder, comrade.
Check my perks. Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. Yeah, we got the power ones on there. Yes, the Horde section as Abby. Yep. The part where you bump into Joel and his brother.
This land is filled with
Because I kept trying to play it like normal combat. You know what I mean? I kept trying to like
It must be cleansed.
sneak around too much, and that one's just just run for it. They just want you to run for it. So I was very fixated on playing it kind of the wrong way at first. Pick up these guys. Pumpkins. Fun. Leave my house alone, jerk. Well, that was neat. Turrets finally did their job. Zowie. Yeah, the part where Tommy pushes the big thing is where you die at a couple of... Yeah, I went through a couple cycles on that part too, you bet. Grumbling the whole time. And so I just had to keep telling myself, like, look, you're not going for... I think I said this before, too, but I keep having to remind myself, I'm not going for perfection. There's no way I could do that. I'm not good enough at games like that in general. I don't need to, like, get a perfect run the first time, so chill, you know? Have fun with it. If you die, take it as a lesson. Lesson learned, move on. Try something else. And as soon as I start kind of, you know, taking a deep breath and trying to remind myself of that, it goes fine. But up until then, when still playing it in win or die mode, I mostly end up dying. Hello? Oh, hi. A pipe wrench, huh? So we're there. Oh, we came up. Who's shooting? Where's that coming from? There you are. Hold the breath. Right between the eyes. Yeah, I start getting very critical of the game design right around those moments. Like, if I were actually there, I'd be able to turn my head around and see things easier. And And it's like, dude, just shush. It's a game. Go with it. When you played that part, you were pep talking Joel, and you were so excited to be with Joel, and you're saying, "We got this, Joel." When you get attacked, I'd yell, "Get off of my Joel and help him." I'm very sorry. Oh, funny, he actually came all the way over to see me.
Resume your normal
Oh, I feel special. Oh, me too. Any others? So I'm curious to see if they have an imaginary Joel. I just said something. Oh, weird. Do I have no stim packs? I wonder how many lines Joel will have through the whole game. We'll see. So in other news, that thing I've been working on so that when I talk I can trigger voice commands that play videos and stuff is actually coming along nicely. I've got a working prototype that doesn't... So I've got a piece that plays the video. And before I had a piece that would recognize speech, and I had another piece that would do, you know, do the dynamic, like what they call a WebSocket connection. Well, now I've pieced together the listener and the WebSocket, so I have a web page that when I talk, it writes out what I'm saying on the web page. Like, it just, the web page kind of listens to a server. Anyway, without going into all the very technical details, it's getting much, much closer to actually being able to tell it to, you know, look for key phrases that will then trigger videos to play and GIFs and that kind of thing. So it's pretty cool. When the first shotgun blast happened, you screamed, no, and then paused and didn't play it. Yeah. I know. My wife and I were sitting there watching, you know, the whole thing. And just very, very, very surprised. Kind of taken aback. And that whole scene, like there was I showed my kids later the part where Ellie's playing Take On Me on the guitar. Because I tried to record it, and my PlayStation, I don't know, I blame my PlayStation, it jacked it up somehow. But I thought, okay, lots of people have recorded that. So I went and found a video and showed the kids, and isn't that neat? And then I started to show them this other scene, and they're like, we don't want to see this. What are you, nuts? I'm like, what? But we all love the game. Like, you want to see that? And they're like, no, I'd rather not. I'd rather not watch that part. I'm like, oh, okay. Apparently I'm callous and terrible and cruel. Not that they said that, just that apparently I'm like, watch this horrible thing with me. It'll be fun. Oh man, the things they do with your emotions though. Weenies. See if we can get over there. Whoop! Almost. Ugh. It's a little slow sometimes. Feels like it. But yeah, I mean, I knew that game would be rough. I knew it would be hard, very challenging. Boy, is it ever. But also, I mean, I'll say this too, in terms of its overall design, it has some of my favorite puzzles that I've seen in a game. I don't know if I've ever been up here. Huh, okay. Well, that's cool. Really simple things. Like, see, now I need to go back and listen to Joel's song in the... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, right. Oh, you know I will. Like, this is not the only playthrough I'm doing. But yeah, so some of the puzzles, like when you need to power something up, and the puzzle is you go and you find an extension cord and you plug it into one place, that gets the one gate open. You can then go out and do stuff. And what do you, like, what's the puzzle for the next one? Well, you plug in the extension cord again. It's not really a puzzle in the traditional sense in a game where they create these arbitrary constraints. It's just literally use what you have to solve it. They're not the first ones to do that, obviously, but I love it when games match real-world intuition. There was a moment playing Riven from In the Mist series where you're trying to get through this door. It's locked, and you have to stop and go, wait a minute, what would I do if I were here? And you look down, and there's a gap under the door. You're like, can I go under there? It's like, yeah, you can. It's like there's a big old gap under the door. And so if you think, like, if I were there, what would I do? I like that in games, and they use that to really good effect in this. So it feels you're participating in a natural way. It fosters really good immersion. It's brilliant. Good soundtrack, good sound effects, beautiful design and graphics, and of course, story that'll rip your heart out. So, looking forward to it. Didn't sound like it when I say it that way, but I really am. Like I said, I really don't know if I've been up here.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't leave this roof or I'll die. Alicia, stop talking to me. I have nothing to do but obsess over my work. How is that even remotely sane? I'm cataloging constellations and the world has ended. I've officially lost it. Yeah, I know I have. Because lately I've been resisting the temptation to go down to street level.
Let's go up
Roving
over there.
bands of murderous kids. Who I used to help cheat on their exams. Believe it. I got them an A-. Now they want to beat me to death with a wrench for a bag of chips. I wish I wasn't on this nightmare planet. I wish I was somewhere else. Somewhere out there. In the stars.
Yeah, I've never heard this tape, so I never made it up there. But that's part why people are sending golf clubs to Abby's after saying they're going to... Oh, good night. Can you imagine? Seriously, like... I've gotten... In light of what we've seen in human behavior lately, with everything that's going on, it's been very difficult to maintain an optimistic view of the human race and human nature in general, right? I'm just telling it like it is for me. And then I hear stuff like that, and it makes me think, you should have a license to read or participate in fiction. Like, if you can't separate things out enough to realize what you're doing when you do that, the ridiculousness of it, should you really be engaging in these kinds of things? It's a certain amount of responsibility, apparently, that comes along with them. If you can't demonstrate that, stick to the light fare. Gotta get something that boosts my action points a little better. Yeah, I had heard about some of that. I didn't remember specifically what they were sending. But, what's funny, too, is that, that reaction, ironically. So my daughter, when she heard about that scene, I told her about it. She was mad. She was actually kind of livid. She, I think, enjoys the game as much as I do. And there was something about it that really, really upset her. Now, she's not the sort to go off the handle like you heard people doing, but her innate reaction was anger, right? That was exactly what they intended to do with this game. We've talked about that a couple times before, where they said the first game was about love. This one was about anger. And so it actually demonstrates a certain amount of mastery to produce that very specific emotion. And it's not as easy as it seems. It's not just do something, asinine in the story and people feel the right thing. So he didn't like Abby for a while, but her actor is really good. And her and Joel's actor playing so many games together as enemies. I didn't know that, really. I'm going to have to look her up now and see what else she's done. And of course, I'm still dying to know. I guess in terms of maybe some of the problems in the scene, that was one thing I thought was kind of curious. I'm like, wait a minute, are we? And don't say anything here, just to be safe. I was not sure. I'm still not sure, or I wasn't sure at first. Like, wait, are we dealing with fireflies? When she says, "Who do you think?" or whatever, and he says what he says. I was like, who is this? Like, wait a minute. I thought I had this kind of wrapped up in my head. And clearly, she was not who I thought. Or she's not affiliated with who I thought she was affiliated with. So, in that confusion, it felt like the wrong kind of confusion to have in a very important scene. Like, when you want people to be feeling the intensity of those emotions, you have to kind of sit them down rationally. You have to plant them so that there's a certain amount of stuff that they can just rest on. Yeah, Troy Baker, yeah. Oh, okay. Cool. Troy Baker's name I know. I'm not sure who she is. But anyway, so yeah, it felt a little like I couldn't fully experience the moment because I was kind of stuck going, wait a minute, who is that? What's she talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? Who do you think? Who are you? So, relatively minor criticism. Although, when you're feeling all the really intense emotion, that does not feel minor. It feels like you guys screwed up. Yeah, 3. Yeah, that was a bad throw. Oh. I don't have any more. Shoot. Yeah, I'm all out of grenades. Use this. There we go. Ooh, I'm almost out of that ammo too. Oh man, earache all of a sudden. Ouch. Boom. There he is. You're not in your leg. What are you grabbing your leg for? Nope, almost. Kaboom. Where do you guys go? It's really cool how Ellie and Dina talked about it, and Ellie talks about the cannibals. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Whoop. Yeah, that was kind of a fun moment too, where Ellie kind of does a reveal. Might be the same scene. To Dina. Dina's like, nah. It's like, no, really. It's like, yeah, whatever. Huh, all these places back here. I never realized you could, like, get all the way to the top. Maybe you couldn't. Maybe I'm just assuming. Oop. Okay, well, that didn't work. Bag. There we go. And then we wait again. Don't want the pre-war money. Up there. Yeah, I don't think I can get all the way up there from there. We'll see. Man, the part where they transition to the Pacific Northwest, where they're fun, nice. I love how they leave goodies for the people who find jetpacks. It's in the Pacific Northwest, and you kind of discover the old, overgrown roads and stuff. There are street lights that are completely grown over and all that. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Such a cool sense of place and history. Oh, come on. Oh, good. Gotcha. I guess we'll take the pillow. Now we wait. So Ellie's talking about all the possibilities of why they killed him, and actually starts naming off things. Oh, okay. I may not have seen that yet. Or I was too preoccupied with some thought and I totally missed it. Nice. Woo! Roof Climber's poem. Come here all day, hide from noise, watch from here, little joys. Only climb, stealing time, hide away, no time to pray. I feel wind, I see birds, brain won't mend, just write words. Want to jump, I get scared, just sit each time. I like to rhyme. Should have ended on I like poems or something. A little bit of irony at the end there. Oh, nice view from up here. It's flapping in the wind over there. It's an old flag. Cool. New perspective on things. Well, I already have to take a very brief intermission, just a couple minutes, and I will be right back. So, see you shortly. And I'm back. See if anything happened in my absence. Didn't look like it. Yep. Alright. Oh, there's a tower over there too. Let's go do that one. Well, we'll take a rooftop tour of the town. And you think it's before you get to the first big day. Okay, yeah, it may have been just something I missed then. So my wife and I were naturally kind of gabbing about what had happened after it happened. Like, couldn't hear over the sound of my sobs. Couple caps lying around. I'm up to 9,000 again. What do you know? Take the Nuka-Cola and the Radix, the bourbon, and the caps. Cool. I do wish I had gotten it earlier. Like I'm glad you reminded me when I was on vacation to get the game. I wish I'd remembered on my own earlier so that I had it so that I could just like, you know. Well, I say that, but I wouldn't have been able to play as much as I would have liked. I have this picture in my head of just kind of losing the day in the game. Putting it in the morning, playing all day, getting up and moving around just to keep my blood from coagulating, and then going back and playing late into the night. And it wouldn't have worked out that way. There was too much else going on at the time. It was a nice thought, though. But that's the thing that's going to take. It's going to take a while for me to play through it. It's just that game time is just a little shorter than I'd like it to be. Oh man, alive! Right, going through Joel's house. Yes, the whole thing. So good. Exactly the right thing at the right point in the story. So, you know, they have that, I don't know if you've ever seen those things called Masterclass, where they have people like, Neil Gaiman does a writing one. David Lynch has one on film. They have Deadmau5 does a class on EDM. They have all these people who are kind of at the peak of what they do, and they have this course that you go through where they talk about how they do what they do. It's kind of fun. That's interesting looking. Kind of cool. And I really want, I'm not going to remember his name, my apologies. But the director of The Last of Us, I would love for him to do a masterclass on not so much game stuff. I mean, games, sure, you know, that'd be part of it. But really, the guy is a master of storycraft. And it would be really, really cool to see him go through and just talk about how the emotion in the games that he makes are calculating. Oh, no, can't get up there. Darn. How about from over there? That might work better. Or from right up there. Let's try that. A little far away. Yeah, it's probably too far. Yeah, but listening to that guy talk storycraft for a couple hours would be pretty awesome. And take out that guy. Can't remember who that is. Oh, Gilbert Hobson. No, let's not do that. The main weapon for the game was Joel's pistol. Yeah, I've got it. I think I'm using it. Kind of swap back. No, there's no way. Okay. Dang. No other little ledges I can get on or anything, huh? Neil Druckmann. Yep, I think you got it. Yep. Oh. The bell is sealed off. Like, is there something in there? It's interesting. Almost. Alright, let's move on. What is on the roof there? Yep, that's the guy. Because a lot of things with writing, you get people who very naturally focus on the writing aspect of storytelling, which is all good. It's all well and good. But I think folks like him understand story on a slightly different level, or in a different, more abstract, maybe more pragmatic way. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. I remember him talking about the giraffe scene in the first game. And just sort of how, not that it's formulaic. Calling it formulaic is not the way to think about it. But that there is a natural sort of a structure that comes in the way you present a sequence of events in a story, where you get the right kind of thing at the right moment. And that's where all the emotion comes from. Knowing what you need to do at a certain point in the story in order to sort of maximize that emotional payoff is not always a straightforward thing to do, you know? Anyway, symbolic to them to kill Sarah than Joel in the beginning. Oh, yeah. Yep, I think that's true too. Where else can I go where I can go exploring with a jetpack? I can try to get up there. Now, let's do that real quick. And we'll probably see some shorts here too. There we go. That's how you do it. Ping. Got a thick skull. Whoop. Yanked me right off the roof. Oh, come on. There we go. I'll wait for that to come back. But anyway, yeah, that whole sequence on horseback going through the woods is some of my favorite country anyway, you know? So that was pretty awesome. Someone down there. Yeah, so my son had heard. So he had, the game was spoiled for him too. It's really too bad. I thought there was an actual Ferris wheel here. Like they show one on the map, and in my head I'm like, yep, there's a Ferris wheel. But apparently not. this guy? Creep. Taking your stuff. You live in trash. Clean up after yourself, man. Taking your horse. Sure, why not? Got that and that. No, you can keep the doll. No more cooking for him. Stay. Oh, broken camera. What do you know? Wait for the energy to come back. You knew it was going to happen, but you're not ready when it happened. That's it. Yeah, that's a good point too. So, my hypotheses about the game were kind of half and half. Like I was wrong on both accounts, but what really happened was a combination of what I had pictured, and at a very different time in the game than I would have expected. Oh, there's the Ferris wheel. Oh, and get up on the milk bottle too, I guess. Let's head over to the Ferris wheel. Yeah, their timing was definitely surprising. So I mentioned before that I actually got to meet, what's his name? Troy Baker, briefly for an autograph. And what do you say when you go up to those things? You know, I said what a lot of people you say, like, "Oh, I'm really excited for The Last of Us 2." And he said, "Brother, you and me both." But he had this kind of look on his face, like, I'm wondering now if part of it was a combination of getting the same question from a fan, like for the millionth time, or if part of it was also that he had already seen the script and was kind of going, "Yeah, well, brace yourself." Last time we talked about it, he said how nice they didn't follow the same path with killing someone in the beginning. Yeah, timing was a little different this time, but I know.
Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha Wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha.
Okay, we're going to do the wolf thing, because you actually get
That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
legendary stuff. Second, first. Yeah, so let's travel down here. You get stuff for doing this event. So I'm picturing me saying, "Oh, at least he didn't tell someone." It's like, well, no comment. Moving on. No. Wolfpack. Where's Wolfpack? No. Okay. We'll sell that off. Second wolf pack. We'll go this way. Actually, where is the second one? Is that the second one? Yeah, they move you around a lot. That's okay. Yeah, I thought you were going to be eating those words when you play next. And the other thing is, I'm not sure we're done, right? I'm surprised that Dina is still along for the journey with her, you know? Oh, someone just got the second one. Dang it. I don't know where best to go. Let's go here again. Quickly. Come on. Well, where is it? Where am I going? Wrong way. This way. That? That doesn't look right. To my right. That one. We'll get it. We'll get it figured out. You have to watch the slow when you reload. Learn to reload and run. That should be a skill. Run and load. Run and gun. No, no, no. Mine. My wolf. There we go. Cool. Alright, now we gotta find the right corpse. Another one over there? There we go. Mutants Bone Club. Sheesh. Let's see, have I done the yeah, let's check the scoreboard. Looked at all the things to claim. Take the lunchbox. Oh, nice! The wooden log door. That's awesome. Voltech supply package. 150 atoms. Some people stopped playing the game when he died and called the game disgusting because of... Oh, yeah. People, right?
So...
Like, the thing with Dina should not... Like, if you played the other game, especially if you played the... They had the, like, DLC or whatever for it. Like, you know. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be a thing. It's in the trailers. Like... But, yeah, people.
So, by the way, about
Yes.
atoms, they're going to be selling vaults in the Atom Shop at some point. Don't know, like, no one knows what they're going to cost, but you'll get one
Really?
with Fallout First. I think it's close to, like, the DC Universe Online houses, like, you'll have your own inside.
Wow, that's cool.
People are worried about what they're going to cost, but...
Yeah, really. So yeah, my son was telling me apparently they're going to be selling vaults in the Atom store. That could be cool. Who knows how much they'll cost. Okay, so we've done that. It's back here. See if we can get to the top of the Ferris wheel. Yeah, I'm waiting to see more in the game that prompts that. That was one of the reactions that I saw from people, was labeling it as a sort of social justice warrior pandering sort of a thing, which I think is silly for so many reasons. So many reasons. But I was curious to see how much of it was just content that people didn't like versus something deep in the message of the game that would have bothered people more. And so far, it's just been the same characters that we knew. No surprises. Keep your death, Tambo. Let's see, what's a good way up here? This is actually fairly tricky. You gotta get through those little bars there. Like this. Well, not like that, because now I'm on the ground again, but close. Similar to that. There. Do you just fall through those? Like, can you not land on them at all? Or am I being that clumsy? And so I am still curious to see what, you know, where... I actually... So here's the thing. I didn't think I'd like Dina's character. Nothing to do with her relationship with Ellie. Just the way that they portrayed her in the trailer. She's not what I typically like in a character. So I was curious. I was curious about that, and so far I actually like her. I think they've done a good job with her character development. I think sometimes they take characters, the secondary characters like that, and they give them this sort of attitude, you know, that's supposed to be somehow playful or tough or whatever it is. And for me, a lot of the time, that just doesn't work. It just, they come across as being more of a jerk than anything. Where is the gun that I'm being shot with? Hey, get off there. People that actually get offended by it, they shouldn't be playing games. Yep. Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, I thought people were trying to get YouTube channels taken down for killing a feminist in it. Yike. Yeah. Good grief. Yep. This notion that I'm going to censor the world until it looks the way I want from either side is pretty absurd. Did I do that? I may have. I don't know. Going back around here. Try getting up on here this time. Fun. A little chain reaction going over there. I don't know, this is proving a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. There we go. Ah, another one. Oh, come on. I'm hitting it. I love getting me a good chain reaction going with the cars. Man, this is crazy, but it feels like it should be almost be the weekend already. I don't know. I don't even know why. It just does. Oh. Alright. Never mind. Spend all night trying to get up there. Is there any chance there's anything good up there? It doesn't look like it. Maybe not a feminist. It was a lady that was screaming about how women need to vote. Yeah. that men need women to take charge and be the leaders because only men cause violence or something like that. But but still, the point in the game being that there is someone who is espousing, I would describe that as feminist values, not unreasonably. And apparently they killed off her character in the game where you had the option to. Be curious to know if it was a mandated thing. Ooh. There we go. Or just an optional thing. Sounds to me like it was an optional thing, but people were putting up videos of killing her character, and that was what was bothering people. Come on. Having trouble picking up all the toys. Come on, grab it. There we go. Another one. Grab it. Just sneak up on the alien toy. There we go. People lassoed her and dragged her across town and killed her, but it's a game about killing and robbing. Yep. Well, the thing, too, is like you can even disagree with that. You can say, like, ew, that's icky, or I don't like that, or whatever. But the idea that you'd try to get someone's content taken down for depicting something that you don't like, that's a two-way street. Oh, super mutants. Oh, you got a hit in on me. What do you know? Do any of you have any grenades? Nope. Picked up a bobby pin and suddenly I'm over encumbered. Strap some guns. I give you my last bullets. Nice. You know, there are a lot of things that I might not like the depiction of it, but I'm going to defend the person's right to depict it. I actually feel, I don't know, it could be just me, I feel like free speech laws are actually coming under more potentially problematic scrutiny and even attack these days in the interest of trying to create a world that complies with a very specific set of values. And again, it's not even saying anything about the values, it's just the idea that, you know, careful what you want to try to censor. Big uproar about it. You just find it funny. If you talk to her, she says women should vote. Arthur, the main character, says, yeah, if you're stupid enough to want to vote, go for it. And there's a whole nother crowd of people who would be like, oh, this game is discouraging our youth from voting. It's like, yeah, well, oh, schmuck. Oh, he's still here, huh? I'm waiting for the car to blow up now. Okay. Yeah, well, again, it's no pleasing some people. It feels like every generation has some kind of group that decides that the best way to instill values is to regulate and enforce values. You know, so if you think that if there's a certain moral truth, morally, something that you hold to be morally or ethically true, and maybe it falls outside the more obvious bounds of don't murder someone. You know what I mean? It's more subtle. Whatever it is. And every generation has its version of people who are like, here's what I think should be. Therefore, I'm going to legislate it, and then naturally people will behave. How often has that worked? Hey guys. Bang 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 bang. You're not gonna vote anyways? Oh, okay. I was kind of jokingly be like, no, you have to do it, you know, but I decided not to. I will definitely be voting. It is not a great election year, but for me, it's an important election year. For all of us, it's an important election year. But yeah, I actually, I have in prior elections, when I have felt like there's just no choice at all, there's no good anything, I've done write-in candidates in that thing. I'm not doing that this year. It's a weird year, man. So much crazy. And I need to scrap some stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and claim this workshop, because that might help me out experience-wise anyway. We'll spend a few taps. Yeah, do that. Someone will come along and kill me and take it. Very likely, but oh well. So in the game, you played as a nice guy. Then I, all of a sudden, rode between a group of Chinese railroad workers, hammering all the rail spikes into the big machete and slicing at them on my horse. Eek! What prompted the change? So is that a moment where you decided to play one way and you suddenly decided to play another? Or do you feel like you were still playing in character for what you started role-playing as? Rid of all the things. I'm going to build a tower here shortly. Almost there. You just saw your opportunity to use your machete. I mean, Tarm almost immediately struck as the guy swung at a spike. The hammer hit your horse and immediately killed. Oh, jeez. Wow. And that's the thing, too. So to me, role-playing is something akin to writing. And in writing, you think of things. You think of bad things, right? You like, unless you write kind of insipid, boring stuff, you think of very bad things. But there's a big difference between someone who is doing something like that to play out a personal fantasy versus telling a story, you know, where it's more just straight up role playing. Personally, I think there's a difference. Do a little bit more floor here. There we go. It did it. I wonder if I can make some grenades in here. I mean, I've done that kind of stuff too. You know, games are partially interesting in that you can kind of tinker with ideas. But like I said, for me personally, there's a line between I'm doing this because I'm playing out a story and I'm doing this because I'm curious for other reasons. I think you have to be self-aware of what you're doing in those situations. Generally a good thing, anyway. Yep, here come the super mutants. Come on. Oh, really? Come on, man, attach. Not like that. Why are you putting it everywhere but where I want it? How do you know? Fine. Crouch down and take him out. Your ugly dog, too. Yes, this works. Come on, blow up the truck. I'm having trouble hitting cars today. What is up with that? You didn't have anything against the Chinese railroad workers. Just every once in a while had your moments of chaos that you had fun with. Yep. I know what you mean. There have been a couple games where I've been tempted to do that sort of thing, but like in BioShock Infinite, I think you can actually... You are heavily armed in that game. And there are scenes where it's just civilians going around, right? As far as I know, if you really wanted, you could just open fire on the civilians. And I was really curious to see what they did with the game. I was like, what if I just opened up on the crowd of people out, you know, out on their Sunday stroll here? What would the game do? Would it let me do it? Would they just call out the police and I'd have to fight my way through this part? But I never actually did it. Partially because, I mean, I was in the middle of a game that I wasn't playing that way. I didn't want to change the tone of what I was doing that way. But that was kind of an eye-opening moment for me playing one of the earlier BioShock games, is that this notion that they let you do awful things in that game, right? You can like harvest these innocent kids for your own benefit. You can murder children in order to get more loot in the game. And I was like, that's an awful, awful idea. But when you're playing with a moral canvas and you're letting people do arbitrary things, It's actually a really important choice to let people do awful things and give them the ability to choose to do that or not. Any game where you restrict that option too much, it really loses something, and because you remove the morality from the choice, I mean, it makes it that much less meaningful. Anyway, like I said, it was kind of an eye-opening moment for me. It was like I had never really thought about that before. If you want to make a really good game, there's so many people who judge games on, oh, but you can do these terrible things in it. It's like, well, okay, do you have to? So the game actually gives you a canvas where you can do awful things, but you don't have to. That's what makes your choice in the game meaningful. Anyway, it's one of the aspects of games that I actually really like, frankly. Sometimes even a really simple action in a game, because you're the one pressing the button, pulling the trigger, whatever it is, you can engage. By employing agency, you can create much, much deeper stories in games than you can in other media. Not that it's a better medium for all stories, but for, definitely broadens the palette. Oh, I can't craft because I'm in my armor. Ooh. Alright, what else can we do here? Let's put down a stash box. Where's the stash box? There we go. Kind of one of those. In Fallout 3, to join a slaver camp and take this gun that would daze the person that you'd shot, to put a bomb collar on them and then force them to the slaver camp. Yep. Yeah, I think that there's a misplaced notion that every time you see content like that in a game, that putting it in the game is a statement of advocacy. Like, I put this in the game so that you could do this awful, awful thing. It's like, no. I put this thing in the game so that you could choose not to do this awful, awful thing. Oh yeah, let's open that. Hey, lots of stuff. Cool. Nice. So just the one wave of mutants, that was it? I'm still here because I thought there'd be more. Meh. Alright, well. Take a look at the rest of the dailies, huh? Complete the daily operation. Destroy a robot. So we gotta go kill 10 robots. I need to... Oh, eat more cooked meals. I can do that. We can just gorge ourselves. Complete a daily challenge. Level up. Repair armor or weapons. Well, let's see what needs fixing here. If anything. Oh, I gotta make another thing. Crafting, 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 crafting. There we go. That's for cooking. That's armor. What weapons? Oh, I did. Okay. See how observant I am? Oh, yeah, yeah. Step out of the... Whoop, that's not the right button. There we go. Wearing my old military duds. Should go check and see what they're going to bomb. Oh yeah, we actually need to fix that. So let's put on the right perks.
The area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that will be... Take off power user. Take off all those. Put on weapon artisan. That was what? T. There we go. Workbench repair. Beauty. Not far enough down yet. We can do that. Okay. Switch to craft. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm not. Darn it. Okay, let me check my armor here too. Three more points. I have to take off gunsmith for a moment. Fix it good. And then... Really? I don't think I've seen that one. That's kind of cool. No kidding. I'm going to put one of those in at home. Pristine Vault-Tec armor workbench. I did not know I had that. Oh, fine. Modify repair. What do I got in the... Oh. Nothing. What about... That's the wrong one. Apparel. Let's do the Chinese stealth armor, which needs repair, so that'll do it. See if I have the parts now. T, workbench repair. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Cool. I did it. Bonus. That back. Hey, I got some claps. Some claps. I got applause for doing this. There we go. Oh, 2,500. Wow. Got a lot of claps. Oh, I forgot to check where the bomb was going off. I think I'm in a like neutral zone here, though. I don't think they can actually bomb up here. Maybe. Hard to tell. Okay, so we got all that, Okay, let's put on the armor again. Actually, let's not. I just thought, let's go over here and craft. Except I can't do this yet because I gotta switch out my perks yet again. Come back. There we go. Take those off. We'll do demolition expert, and I'm not sure what else we need. What, like science expert, science master? I don't know. We'll see. And craft. Ammo we can make. What I want are grenades. How many... Oh, we only have one neutral. Okay, hold off on that. Pulse grenades. We have... Oh, we have... Yeah, a lot of materials there. Let's do it. 4, 5, 6. Been a while since I've done this. Come on. There we go. I forgot. And here that... There we go. Oh, now I'm over encumbered. Okay. I guess it's probably enough then. Nice. All that goes away. I'm trying to remember everything that goes in here. First aid. Where's the gunsmith? And then we'll do the... So we have... Oh, that's right. We have to get rid of first aid. Oh, fine. So that we can do Portable power, power patcher, and a 2-point power user. Getting hard to use all my stuff. Now we put this down and climb it. So now we go kill some robots somewhere. Actually, before I do that, I can... Hopefully I haven't let a bunch of stuff spoil. There we go. Yeah, I've done a little bit. A little bit of spoilage. Okay. And the other thing I haven't done today, which I should, whoops, wrong, is form a team. Oh, this guy. He's the one who started randomly attacking me one day. He stole a workshop that I had set up. And I got royally upset and went back and tried to kill him over and over again. And he's much higher level than I am. He just kept killing me over and over again. It was sad. Casual daylight events. That's what we're doing. No? What? Oh, no. Create new team. What am I doing? This. Forgot you were going to say this a while ago, and you played The Last of Us and never called her Dino. I always called her Dino, the name of the pet dinosaur in the Flintstones. Nice. The Flintstones, man, that takes me back. Oh yeah, spoiled meat. Blech. Okay, robots. Where are robots to kill? I know where there are robots to kill. Oh, stomping grounds. Like actual stomping grounds. You go there and you stomp all over people. Flatwoods. Oh, man. Woof. I tell you, I'm looking forward to having that video thing set up. I'm not going to have a lot of content at first because it takes a while to make the little video clips. I think it'll be fun. I'm expecting some people to get really annoyed by it. And that's going to be part of the trick, is actually setting it up so that it happens often enough to be amusing, but not so often that it just becomes an absolute nuisance. You know what I mean? Like, it should not be interrupting the game over and over and over again. I mean, it shouldn't interrupt the game at all. It's just going to show up kind of off to the side. Try have a good gun handy. Oh, Mr. Robot. Oh, don't tell me they're all dead already. Come on. Every time I used to come down here, robots everywhere. They're all dead. Got a heroine? You'll do. Where are they? Where are they? Pulse grenade. Right there. You some nasty Mr. Farmhands, man. Oh no, I hear you charging up. Let me out. There we go.
Scanning for fertilizer.
Woof. Yeah, I wanted robots. I got robots. Lead scrap. And what else? Steel. It's all good. Just a few more, I think. Come back up this way, see what we find. Sometimes there's one hiding in the back of one of these buildings. Excuse me again. Nothing. Well, hello. Don't blow it. Whoop, stay over there. Go get it. Fetch.
Are you doing one of the things?
You guys are kind of nasty now.
Huh? Oh, okay.
So every once in a while, my parents stir this and
Yeah. Where, are you gonna be in your room?
Gotta be getting close now.
Maybe we can trade off when the timer goes or something.
I'd hope.
I'm for 15 minutes now because that's what I put the potatoes on. Make it
Sure. Sounds good.
Well, I know there's at least one more, usually.
Zach?
One or two. But yeah, so we're getting into, it is not raining yet here. We should be getting into the rainy Oregon weather. Go away.
Alright, baby girl.
Can I hear an okay boomer?
That's good. Points.
Hey, neighbor. Still don't like you. Got your watch.
asked if we could just sit down and see how he was doing, check in. And so I have 4 pages of notes written. I have all the subject, paragraph,
So occasionally, can't see. Nah, as I say, sometimes there's one right up there. Not now, though. No, check the other way.
But you're also looking at your overall computer plate. Here's my subject.
Battery.
Here's the overall. You're like, what's going on steroids?
Yeah, go to bed. Getting cold. Oh, that sucks. You're gonna take some NyQuil and go to bed. All right. It was good to catch up with you. I hope you feel better soon. And yeah, glad we could share about the game a little bit. I've been looking forward to it. I will keep you apprised of where I am in the game.
Attention, citizens.
But really looking forward to the rest. We're off to a great start.
Please,
Like, if this is what people were so upset about, this is what ticked people off,
for your cooperation.
people should not play games, man. They missed out on something awesome. But anyway, I hope you have a good rest. Hope you... Jeez. Hope you feel better. And fight off your cold. And we will see you again, hopefully before not too long. We'll have to see how things go. Always good to have you here. Have you hanging out. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think you know, honestly, I'm gonna try to get this one last roll, and then I think I'm gonna wrap it up too. Try to get some diversity in my night. Dogs. Bomb the dogs. Totally missed the dogs. Got the truck. Use this truck to kill dogs. Alright. Give me the robot. Where is he? Man, what's this with no robot? Appreciate it. Yeah, you have a great night too. I'm over encumbered, so now I'm tired. Suddenly, it's very, very quiet. Haven't had this glitch for a while. Where the sound just goes away. It's a little spooky. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Man, I don't know where else to go. Drop off some stuff here. Sure, why not? Figure out where they let me set up the tent. Oh, right there. There. No, there. There we go. Now I can run. Still no robot. Let's still find that one last robot to take out. Oh, someone's going to meet Earl, apparently. Don't care to do that. Thought I heard something walking by. Well, let's just see if there are any robots up here. Sometimes there's some up at the donut shop up here. Well, that's a nice looking place. Look at that. It's kind of cool. What do you say, robots? Eh? Eh? Nothing. These guys count as robots, right? The annoying little dudes.
There's actually a 1,000-point robot one too.
What's that?
There's a 1,000-point robot one.
Maybe.
Yeah, there is. I'm saying.
Well, okay, I thought you said, is that one?
No, I said there's also
Ew.
There you go.
Well, I don't know.
And they want, a variety of dead robots.
Well, this one is part of the daily.
Yeah, the 1,000-point one is part of the weekly.
I see. Destroy assorted robots. Yeah. I could just keep eating cooked meals and get some points here. Let's do that. Like I said, let's just gorge ourselves on... What do we have? It's all going to go to waste anyway here. I don't eat it. Glowing meat steak. Suddenly feels like a lot to eat all at once. Like, if I eat that much, my character is actually going to pop. I know that's not a thing in the game, but I can't get my head away from it. If I eat that much, it's just going to burst. Nobody wants that. Whoop. And bang. I think I saw his spirit rise up into the heavens. Something flew up in the air. It could have been smoke, too. Grenades are kind of fun. Steel spray. Be nice to widen their explosion radius, but this'll do. I think I have my fill of propaganda flyers. Okay, so yeah, back to exploring, I think. Let's head down to one of the city areas. Use our jetpack to get up to places that I didn't quite get to before. We did do the giant teapot too. I mean, no one else is on my team right now. It's not like it's actually going to help, so let's go exploring. Medical Center, Charleston. Now let's go over to Hornwright Industrial Headquarters.
I think I made it. Oh, wait. Was that when it went to here?
No, that was a long time ago. That was 2 months ago.
I think we made hot dogs.
Yeah. No, because I took them to lunch for lunch yesterday.
See what time it is.
Oh, there you go.
It's actually not as late as I thought it was. It's always a nice surprise. Yeah, drop me in the water. Just about. Come on, bats. Get on it. Do your job. I hear a floater. Somewhere nearby. Oop, bonk.
Can't hide forever.
Don't intend to, sir. How's your face? There you are. Back up. Got me a little bit. I'm frozen. But just a little. Where to go from here? That's the thing, I can get to new areas now, but it also means I can just get lost new ways. Going up. That's it. Like so. Almost. We're done trying there. Where else to go? Ew, don't do that. Can't pick that up? Oh, there we go. I wonder how many fusion cores I've used up by this point. Foggy up here. I can barely see the way around. Like, what's the diamond on the door for? Oh, it's just trying to get me to go downstairs. No. Super mutant. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, face. There we go. Get all the way up here just to find some toxic water. Action point's doing okay. There we go. Flying on up. Come on, come on. Oh. Come on, we can get there somehow. Right? Maybe on that drain pipe. It is a non-existent drain pipe, so no, we can't do that.
Put 12 minutes on this time, and then we check it. We're still very toothy.
Oh, come on, man. Like, I can hit it that way. Oops. Hold on, it's missing. I landed this thing. Right there. Straight ahead. Aha! Now wait. Beauty. Anything fun up here? How about a game crash? It looked like it started to jitter there. Just a little bit. Yep. Like, maybe I'm not supposed to be up quite this high. Am I hitting the ceiling? No? The game is definitely having some render speed issues. Looking around, so it's probably just, you know, from this angle you're probably exposed to more of the landscape than you can normally see all at once. more of the buildings. That's my guess. I don't know. Still, kind of cool. Well, there's that done. What now? Go fly over there. See another floater down there. Hi! Oop, missed. All the way down to the ground. I am the bucket head you wished for.
Suffer and bleed.
And the other guy. Huh. Whoa! Apparently, I've got to go upstairs more. Ouch. Nice. I mean, little teeny bonus for getting that experience, but oh well, I guess it's something. Well, like I said, I think that's probably going to be it for right now. I think I've done everything I kind of thought to do for the day. And how are we doing for fusion cores here? Doing okay. Used up about, I don't know, what, maybe half of them? Power armor does burn through them. I think using the jetpack just, you know, it's that much worse. One more chance to make the world... Oh, two more chances to make the world a better place. Three chances. Whoop. Ooh, almost leveled up too. Hey, we made it. Oh, he hid. I thought for sure he'd come out and start shooting. Yeah. Could have come close. Hey, we got him. Boy, they're just all over the place today. Oh boy. Yeah, it was a bad idea. There they are. Yep, stand together. Nice. So let's see who else we meet. Maybe before I go, I'll get one more bonus by leveling up. Now we wait. Snallygaster. Oh, I was gonna say he like turned invisible for a second. Car grenade. Leveled it. Yes. Oh, so close. Come on, man. Oh, there we go. What did I get? Some armor I don't want. We'll take a look anyway. Red Viper leather armor. Maybe I can make it and sell it. I doubt it. Anything like that where, look, I worked extra hard and now I can like make something and I don't want it, but I can sell it to other people. It's like, nope, it's for you or no one. That's the game. You'll use it and you'll like it. And if you don't like it, you gotta throw it away. Why the pain? Why the oohs and the ahs? Hello. Catch. Oh, there'd be another Snallygaster down there. Used to be. Close, but no cigar. Is not a great long range weapon. No second Snallygaster, huh? Oh. Weird to have a server glitch mid-air. Got any good stuff? You got nothing, man. Surprise. Seriously, you're just gonna run up and start slapping me? Come on. What? I used all of them? Seriously? Alright. Whoop. Bye. Back again. You look just kind of generally disinterested, didn't you? slightly passive today. Got your spoon. So they make things with spoon and plate.
That's exactly what I would do. Do you need help draining it?
Yes.
If you can wait a minute, I can help.
Okay, Papa said he can do it if we can wait just a minute.
Yep, that would be great.
Thanks.
Okay. Let me head back up to home. Haven't seen much of home today. Oh man. Now, I played hooky to do this tonight. Kind of, not really. There's a Tuesday night critique group that I'm still trying to start. No one else was signed up tonight. Now that doesn't mean no one else was coming. I've had a few cases where people kind of one person will show up who didn't like sign up for the meeting. Tonight I didn't even bother.
This camp grows under the sun of communism.
Okay. Few things to do here very quickly. And I'll keep them short. Because I've got to go help. Can't think. Okay, do that. And then, no, that's not, still not. Really? No. Hey, dude. Taking off the armor. There we go.
Things will be okay.
Sounds a little creepy when he says that. I don't know why. That away, and then now we do this.
I need a hobby. Oh, wait, that's the whole bartending thing.
Doors. That door. Ooh, I'm not sure I like that door, but we're going to use it for right now anyway. That doesn't look as nice as I thought it would.
Well, is a greedy mask that
Do I have any other plans that I need to... Treasure map. Nope. Oh, that's right. The other door I looked at was like $7, and I was like, no way, man. This is not. No, we'll leave it there though. How close am I to the weekly challenge of eating food? Or did I eat 10 more? I'm not doing that right now.
Just keep eating.
No. She'll pop. Alright, we're gonna do it. 4 of those, there's that. These are small. I hope. Is it not counting? Am I like making her gorge all this meat, and it's not doing anything?
Is it cooked?
It is.
No, it should be okay.
I thought that would have done it though. Oh yeah, there we go. It was just a little late. Oh come on, man. Oh, okay, again, it like teases you. Another one of those. That's something. Whoa. Whoa, apparently that was a big one. It was totally worth making myself, nothing making her sick. You just have to go outside and like release her lunch back into the wild. Let's see. What do we got now? We got another supply package. That's always welcome. Brick houses paint. Huh. Alright, well, another time. Ever sleep that off. Alright, thanks for watching. It's good to see everyone, and I hope you have a really good evening. God bless. And we will talk to you again shortly. Bye-bye.